Welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've realized that I've skipped a few monthly favorite videos, and for that I am very sorry, because I personally love favorites videos because I like to see what people really love. Now, when it comes to monthly favorites, I feel like sometimes there's like a little bit of pressure to round up a bunch of things that you've been liking in the month. But like, not to say that it's not my favorites, because they definitely are. Whatever I talk about in my videos is always honest and true. But I feel like I want to maybe start doing current favorites, current skincare favorites, current beauty favorites, current brush favorites, anything like that. If you guys are interested, please let me know. So today I'm going to do my current beauty favorites, things that I have been liking for the past few months, the past few weeks, anything like that. It's not specific to the month of October, November, or whatever. So I hope you guys don't mind. I just feel like this is a little bit easier to be like, okay, what have I been using a lot of lately, no matter how many months it's been. So that's a lot of rambling. I'm just gonna get into a bunch of things I've been currently enjoying. I'm gonna start off with brushes first. The very first one is by Morphe. It's the E8 Brush. I've had this thing for a really long time actually, and it's like been one of my favorite brushes for a very long time. But recently, I'm gonna show you guys another product that I've been using it with that it's like amazing. But for the most part, this is the most perfect size, density, fluffiness, roundness, everything to blend out under eye concealer, nose contour, cheek contour, any cream products that you want to put on your face. I feel like this is so freaking perfect and I'm obsessed with it. Like, it makes me sad that I only have one because I use it every single day, and I have this like weird thing about using the same brush like so many times, so I like have to wash it every single time, which is kind of annoying, but you know, cleanliness matters. This brush is freaking amazing. The next brush is from Smashbox. This is the full coverage foundation brush. I'm obsessed with this thing. It is beautiful. Again, it makes me sad that I only have one and I have to keep washing it, but it kind of has like a little angle to it. It's so soft. It has the perfect roundness, density to it. I don't know what it is about this, but like, oh my god, I love using this for my foundation. It makes it look really smooth and airbrushed, and it definitely does give me the fullest coverage I can get from my foundation. I love it. There's like no streakiness. It's just amazing, and I've been like really obsessed with this. I need to wash it though. Now I'm going to talk about some sponges. The very first one is from Elcie Cosmetics. This is currently wet because I had to give it a quick bath. It was quite dirty. So this is the biggest it's going to get. It has a really big butt. Like, this is a big booty blender. The tip, nice for getting underneath the eyes. I love actually kind of taking my setting powder and just really getting underneath my eyes with this. The base is amazing for covering a lot of area space with your foundation. I don't know, it's just like a very interesting brush. It has a very fine tip to it, but it's not like super flimsy. I feel like it has like the perfect density. Like, I'm able to do a lot of things with this sponge, and I've been really liking it lately. This next sponge I've been using a lot longer and I love it so much. I really want to go and buy more of them, but it kind of only comes in a set, which sucks. This is from Elf Cosmetics, by the way. I didn't even talk about it. It's a black little beauty sponge with glitter in it. Sponge? Did I say sponge? It has glitter in it, which doesn't make it like gritty feeling on your skin, so don't worry, and it doesn't like fall out and leave glitter on your face either. Like I was saying, this only comes in a set with a glitter silicone applicator, which I really don't like silicone applicators. I don't get the point of them. They don't work out for me. I just feel like I'm spreading cream cheese on my face. But this is so worth getting the set. I think it's $10 if I'm not mistaken, which is not bad for like a beauty sponge. But Elf, if you are out there listening, please make these on their own. Please sell them on their own. I would buy like literally 50 of these. They are so soft, softer than any sponge I have, softer than a beauty blender. They're so squishy. Oh my god, I love this sponge so much. Again, sad I only have one. I have to keep washing it to use it, but it's amazing, and the shape is perfect for applying your foundation with like the body of it, putting your concealer on with the tip of it, and then, you know, baking or like cutting your contour with powder for like the butt of it. Whatever you want, multi-use. Love the shape, love the way it feels. Oh my god. 3 foundations I've been absolutely loving. I've been alternating between these 3 foundations the most for the past I don't know how long, so I'm going to share with you guys the first one. First foundation is from BH Cosmetics. This is the Naturally Flawless Liquid Foundation. I love this foundation so much. I think it sits so beautifully on my skin. It doesn't dry up my skin. It doesn't leave it cakey. It doesn't go into any fine lines. It doesn't give me like exaggerated wrinkles or anything. It just looks so good. I made a full like review, demo, wear test video first impression on my channel. I'm sure it'll be up before this, so if you want something more in depth, you guys can check that video out. But for the most part, I've been enjoying this, and you guys, I think it's like $9. Yeah. Next foundation is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Magic Foundation. I really like this as well. I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna be really repetitive because they're foundations. They just look beautiful on my skin. The coverage is like the perfect amount. It just looks very smooth. It's beautiful. The way it wears all day, it's amazing. Like, it truly is magic. I had to throw that in there. I'm like cheesy, but this is another foundation I've been loving. And then there's one more. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. And I'm kind of like late to the whole, you know, wagon for this foundation. I went to Nordstrom. Was it Nordstrom? I went to Nordstrom and I got a little sample of it because I definitely needed to try it out before I spent $64 on it. And I was obsessed. The first time I put it on my skin, I was like, wow. Now I know why everybody loves it so much. So this is definitely something I have been wearing a lot. So beautiful on the skin. It's like flawless. It looks like your skin, but better, but it gives you really good coverage as well. It's definitely very buildable. I just really like it. I think it's totally worth the $64. I told myself I really, really did not need another loose setting powder. I have like 50 of them. But everyone was talking about how amazing this was, and it was like the VIB sale at Sephora. I was like, okay, 20% off, let's try it out. Why not? It's amazing. I love this a lot. It's so good. It's the Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. You guys, it's so pretty. It just makes everything look flawless. It sets your skin beautifully. It just looks smooth. It doesn't look drying, like especially underneath the eyes. Like, it doesn't look dry or cakey at all. If you are somebody with dry skin and you kind of have like issues with loose setting powders looking dry on your skin, I would say maybe like try this one out. I don't know, it's working out for me. I'm enjoying it. This next product was bought recently on a whim. Did I need this product? Was it absolutely necessary? No, but I don't regret my choice into purchasing this because I'm obsessed with it. I haven't been able to put it down since. This is from Chanel. Oh my god, the packaging alone is so beautiful and sleek. The Chanel logo, like I feel so good every time I pick this up to use it. It just feels so fancy. This is the Soleil Teint de Chanel, a bronzing makeup base. I have been lusting over this for years. Like, I've been wanting this for a very long time, and I was like, you know what, Jess, just do it. Do what makes you happy. Buy things that you know are going to make you happy when you use them, and I did it. Because sometimes, like, YOLO, okay? YOLO. I hate that word. Open it up and it has a plastic container inside, and it has like another Chanel logo, which is like so fancy. And this is what it looks like. I have been using it. I mean, we can argue that it looks like chocolate mousse or poop. So, I mean, you decide, but I want to say that it looks like chocolate mousse. Okay? So with this product, I love taking that Morphe E8 brush that I was talking about earlier. These two together are amazing. I just take the brush, I swirl a little on top, and then I just go in and blend it before I set my foundation. I feel like this would even work nicely over powder too, because it's moussey and creamy, but the moment it touches your finger, it almost transforms into a powder, and it just blends out beautifully. Like, it never leaves you with a harsh line. And for somebody who's not very like professional at contouring with cream products, this is like, you can't really fail with this. It just blends out beautifully. Now, it can go light to heavy. You don't want to go too heavy. It's kind of like a neutral warm. It's more on the warmer side than it is like cool tone or taupey tone. But I really like it. I'm wearing it today along with another bronzer on top. But I feel like sometimes with my foundations, I look way too pale even though it matches me. And I need a little bit more warmth into my skin. And I feel like this just adds it wherever I need it without making me look too like muddy or too dark or tan, or like I don't match. I don't know how to explain it. All I know is I love this. I feel like it's giving me a really nice color to my skin for those days where I look like paper. So yeah, I really like this a lot. I have two highlighting products that I've been absolutely loving. This first one I've been using a lot longer. I can't seem to put this down. I think it's so freaking beautiful. This is by Hlourglass. It's super reflective. It has my fingerprints all over it. It's the Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. And this is not like those, their ambient setting powder with like a little bit of sparkle. These are actually highlighting powders. I like mixing all three of them. I just swoop my brush into all three. Let me do a quick swatch. You guys, this is so beautiful. Like, this doesn't do any justice. When you put it on your face, it just gives you the most perfect, glowy, luminous, like not sparkly, not like glittery. It doesn't enhance your pores whatsoever. It just, I don't know, there's just something about how beautiful it makes your skin look, and you can make this look very blinding or you can make it look very subtle and beautiful, like all over your skin. I love it so much. I feel like this is 100% something like I would definitely recommend if you are a highlighter enthusiast. I just think it's beautiful. I definitely think it's worth the price, and yeah. This next highlighter is a recent discovery, but I already love it so much. I've been using it for the past couple days, every single day. It's amazing. It's so good. This is by Grande Cosmetics. Yes, I know. What is it, right? This is the Robert Lee Morris collection, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it kind of looks to me like a steampunk UFO spaceship, or like vintage ladies like compact, something she would have back in the day. I don't know what, but like you open it up, this is what it looks like, and then it has this little divider. And when you flip that open, just like that, there's a little mirror, and then you have the powder inside. This is described on the back as a powdered blush, but it's not a blush, at least to me. It's in the shade Peach, so I don't know about that. It's just so beautiful. Like, you don't even need a lot to get like that beautiful glow on your cheek. But just for the hell of it, I'm gonna take a little bit more and I'm just gonna pop it on there, because why not? Oh my god, like honestly, I hope this is available. If it's not, if it's coming out, like keep an eye out for it, because I highly recommend it. But if it's out, run. Like, this is so pretty, and it's not dark on my skin whatsoever. It's like the perfect shade. It doesn't give me like this weird pigment shadow when I'm like looking straight forward. I just love it so much. It's so blinding and beautiful. I'm obsessed with this thing. I have only a few more products to share with you guys. This one is from Colourpop. It's their new Supernova liquid eyeshadows. I'm pretty sure, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, like I've been using it a lot on my different eye looks. This one in particular is my favorite shade. It's called Walk of Fame. I just pop this on any eye look, just like in the center, just to give me a little bit more sparkle. I really like these a lot. Look how beautiful. I love using this on the center of my eyes, and then I will like tap it and blend it out with my finger. I don't really like to layer these too much, because if you put like too many layers, it could flake off. So I like to use it very minimally, but it just gives such a beautiful sparkle to the center of your lids, and I can't seem to put them down. If you guys know me, you know I love the Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow liquid shadows. Those are gorgeous. So I don't know, I'm just really into sparkly metallic liquid shadows that dry down, because they're so freaking easy to use. So effortless, but it looks like, you know, you're like glamorous. So this is something I've been really liking, especially the shade. And lastly, for my most used lip product for the past month or 2 months, I don't even know how long it's been, but I use these a lot, whether I talk about them or not, on a daily. These are the Jouer Longwear Cream Lip Liners. I love these so much. You can take away all my liquid lipsticks, lip glosses, whatever it is. Leave me with lip liners, because that will always have a place in my heart. I love them. I love them so much. You can wear them to enhance your lip shape a little bit. You can wear them really naturally, or you can put it all over your lips for a really beautiful matte lip look, and they last really long. I mean, depends what lip liner you try, but these ones in particular are so creamy and smooth, and once you apply them, they're not going to move for a very long time. They are very incredibly long wearing, and that's what I love about them, but they don't feel drying on the lips. Every time I put these on, I go and I eat, all the lipstick fades, but I'm always left with lip liner, and it looks really funny, but these just don't budge. And these three colors are my most used shades. Of course, they're like all the neutral nude colors. First, we have the shade Nude. This right here is Nude. And then we have the shade Fawn. They may look a little similar, but Fawn has more brown in it, and Nude has a little bit more of like a peachiness to it. And then we have Sienna, which I wear this one so much. It's kind of the perfect beigey nude color. I think this just looks gorgeous like by itself all over my lips. Wait, hold on. I have another favorite. Sable. Where is my Sable lip liner? I knew I was forgetting something. And lastly, Sable. Sienna and Sable are probably my top two. I can't believe I almost forgot to talk about it. Let me swatch it right here. So that is Sable right there. It's definitely the darkest of the four, but Sable and Sienna are my top two favorites, like the most worn. And then Fawn and Nude are my close second runner-uppers. These four are my top. Love them so much. If you love like nudie colors, I mean they have like a bunch of other colors as well, but these are my favorites. I don't really like to talk about coupon codes on my channel. It makes me a little bit uncomfortable and I feel like it always comes off as like pushy or sponsored. I just personally I just leave it in my description and you guys can check out if you're interested, but like I don't really talk about them very often. I know they can come off as being like, oh, okay, well it's sponsored. Well, 100% this is not sponsored. I truly, truly love these a lot and I wear them all the time. But if you guys want to save a little bit of money and support me while doing so, I do have a coupon code with Jouer. I will put it right over here if you're interested. You don't have to use it, definitely, if you don't want to. But yeah, so those were all my current favorite beauty products. I realized a lot of these were very high-end products. I'm very sorry about that. But I don't know, I've been getting into like the fancy stuff lately. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, you guys can follow me on Twitter at mesijesibeauty. I like to talk to you guys on there. You can follow me on Snapchat at JesiJet. I put it right here. You know, follow me on my daily life, my coffee addiction, just a bunch of random stuff. Watch me suffer at the gym. You know, things like that. And of course, Instagram, Makeup by Jesi. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. 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 Okay, I'm done.